In 2025, you'd think would be past this. But in the so-called land of free, where democracy supposedly flows through every street light, Black women are still targeted, insulted, degraded for daring to lead. Now, my name is Naledi Mfoloe, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News Channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Now, Councilwoman Michelle Watkins, the first Black woman elected to represent District 1 in Huntsville, Alabama, recently opened an envelope that contained more than just words. Now, it held an echo of slavery, of Jim Crow, of centuries of rage against our skin and our hair. Now, this was a letter that laced with racial slurs, insults about her hair. And I quote, it said, "Please try not acting like a dumb N-word in front of the camera. Fix your nappy hair." Now, this letter had no name, no return address, just cowardice in cursive. Now, Michelle Watkins is a public servant, an elected official, which I believe is a symbol of progress in a city like many southern cities, has a long tangled history with race. So it's not just a note, but it is a message and a reminder from the racist margins that you may have a seat at the table, but don't you dare think that you belong here. And it's quite sad because as a Black South African woman, I feel this in my bones. It's the same playbook we know here too well. It doesn't matter if it's Pretoria, if it's Port Elizabeth, or if it's Alabama, the goal is the same, which is to humiliate Black women into silence. They call our hair nappy, our speech loud, our leadership aggressive, because the sight of a confident, vocal, politically empowered Black person shakes white supremacist systems to their core. I mean, we are a direct threat, and not because we are violent, but because we exist outside the roles that they wrote for us. We were meant to be seen and not heard, and even then, barely, right? And it's quite infuriating because Watkins didn't ask for a fight. She honestly just asked for better roads, for housing equity, for safety for Black kids walking to school. And they replied with a racial slur. I mean, this is a city that, like many American towns, claims to be post-racial, but can't even let a Black woman wear her hair in peace. And let's be clear, that's insult. Nappy head isn't just about aesthetics, but it's about erasure. It's about telling Black women that everything natural about them is wrong, is unprofessional, is ugly, is unworthy of respect. Let's watch this clip.
At the end of the day, you have to remember when you're in this position, sometimes people are going to say things that don't sound nice, but it comes with the territory, so I just take it with my chin up.
And what's striking is how predictable the aftermath is. The mayor, Tommy Battle, condemned the letter. The NAACP issued a powerful statement standing in full solidarity with Watkins, and they called it an attack on justice, of equity, and dignity. They called for an investigation, and rightly so, but we've seen this movie before. Apology tour, the "this isn't who we are" speeches, the silence when it happens again. Where's the actual accountability? If someone wrote this to a white woman in a public office, the FBI would be knocking doors down. But when it's a Black woman, we get thoughts and prayers. Black women don't just show up. We run the campaigns. We do the work. We carry the burden and the ballot box. So Michelle Watkins is part of a global lineage of resistance from Winnie Mandela to Shirley Shuslam and Stacey Abrams. We're not new to this. So to Michelle Watkins, ma'am, we see you. We honor you. We are not going anywhere. And for every hateful letter sent in the shadows, I do believe that there are thousands more of us writing the future out loud. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section. I really want to hear what your thoughts are on this. And while you're at it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me till we meet again.